fine. Worst things happen at sea.
Is it fine though?
I think so.
We'll see about that.
In my defense, the reason we're late is because I think it was late because Slack isn't working right now.
Oh yeah, I saw a tweet about that.
Yeah, it's buggered, so they're all having like voice calls and stuff.
That sounds horrible.
It does, doesn't it?
A voice call on the internet. Ugh.
Terrible. But yeah, I meant his meetings ran long, so lunch was late. But I'm fed, and we're back with Digimon after a couple of weeks. And I know I did stuff off stream. I don't remember what I did. That was 2 weeks ago. It's completely out of my brain.
I also don't remember what you did because I never saw it.
It's true.
Me neither.
It's gonna be a bit weird if you have that way. Controller, why are you off? You were on earlier. Yes, I know. Hello. It turned itself off. I don't know why. Weird, but it's back.
Solidarity with Slack.
True. Alright, let's see if I can remember. I really can't, but... we rescued girlfriends. Oh, yeah, the TV is starting to get burned on it. That's for sure why. You can't see this because it's only on my TV, but the Digimon logo is now slightly on the screen for me.
Oh, nice.
It happened yesterday with Hulu burned into the TV, that icon.
Right.
I don't know why a smart TV would do that though.
It's a bit worrying to get burned in on a TV.
It's if I turned it off it would go away, but I'll just cope. It's fine. TV's old and the HDMI ports are falling in the back anyway. At some point we're gonna replace it. Oh, I should tweet it where I've got. I'm very on it today. Monday. Streamed like 6 hours on Friday and Saturday. I'm tired. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
I mean, it's an okay excuse.
No, so you didn't watch us on Friday. We're playing Slay the Spire now.
Alright.
And we did a run about an hour and a half. So like, we'll start a second run. It'll probably die. And then it went all the way to the end, and it was this bonkers deck. It was so much fun, but we were streaming for like 4 hours.
Yeah, Slay the Spire will do that.
It really will. Fine, because we beat it was 34 relics total. It was bonkers. It got all the way to the final bit of the secret final bit at the end and beat that boss, who's a shit. And has beat me several times, so that was fun. And then of course Saturday was rando. We just did a co-op seed from beginning to end, so that was like 6 hours. Alright, let me see if I can figure out what I did. I'm not entirely sure. I know I did some stuff, I just don't remember exactly what. Oh, that's what I did. I got Vmon and Armadillomon. I think I got like an Agumon. Yep, got an Agumon as well. And Gabumon, because I was also missing them. I hadn't had either an Agumon or a Gabumon yet. Which is pretty funny, gonna be honest.
I mean, I suppose they're around a lot, so it's kind of not a weird thing to like, oh yeah, I don't actually have one of those.
Yeah, I'd gotten Greymon, but not Agumon. So yeah, I filled out the farms. I got like a Shamimon standing there. So yeah, we'll see. I think I did have a black Gabumon, but not a Gabumon, I think.
Yeah, because we've got a black Garurumon, don't we?
Yeah,
we
here. So I've got an Esme up to level 80, so I'm gonna slip her back down. And I think Unknowable is Digivolving, so...
Yeah, Esme shouldn't be that powerful. It's dangerous for everything.
It's
very bad idea.
Very dangerous. It's just, where do I go back to Cyberdramon? I can't get to these two at the bottom. The only new one I can get is Superstarmon, who's... So I guess let's go down to our good boy.
Yeah, see where we can go from there.
Yeah. I do love Cybersleuth. Yeah, right, that's a Pokemon, right? No, actually, that's the one we have no fucking clue who this is.
Yeah.
This
Like a
is the one
Pokemon.
where the silhouette is so unhelpful.
Yeah, I mean, a Pokemon comes from Metal Digimon and
Yeah, yeah.
Piedmon and stuff, so yeah, that's something weird.
I have no idea what this is. And I'm glad you bought this game because of the stream. I really like this game, so I hope you're enjoying it. It's just now at 54 ABI, so I'll probably get to that one. Whatever that one is. And yeah, I think now a Noble can go up to Rosemon. Yep. Up we go. Oh, it's Lotusmon. Right. Alright, fair enough.
That's pretty unknowable right there, though.
She's fairly unknowable. You watch the
Got like
Legend
a
of
pepper
Black
shaker for a hat,
Star. Yeah.
a caduceus staff, and a pineapple grenade staff.
Yeah, going up and down the trees is very silly and very fun. Like, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get, like this one. I thought it was Rosemon, but it's this lady instead, who's very similar, but a different flower, I guess.
She's wearing panties, stockings,
Yeah.
a dress that doesn't really cover much of anything.
I don't think you can call that dress, honestly.
A series of
corset,
ruffles.
a corset on a skirt.
Oh no, I was looking at the ruffles.
Yeah. I mean, I love
That
it.
is an
It's
outfit.
very extra. It's very good. Alright, she's 7's Fantasia, 75 light damage to all foes. And she runs poison, so, you know, she's fine.
If I saw a woman like that dressed in the street, I would ask her why she has a pepper shaker on her head, and you know, that is the only part I just like find unsettling.
Alright, so she's going in our party. Let's see where my EXP stuff is. Ah, I put it on her in preparation. Okay, so I definitely did a lot of stuff off stream that I don't remember doing.
That's why you should have streamed it so that you could you know, consult the footage, the archive
true.
footage.
I'm sure I'll be able to remember. It was 2 weeks ago. It was it was a year ago now.
Practically a lifetime ago.
anyway.
Yeah, I think I just basically got a bunch of rookies and like leveled up that lot. But yeah, I've got some weird gaps in the babies. I have had both Black Agumon and Black Gabumon, so, not Caramon.
And you recently got Agumon and Gabumon, which I guess is kind of like, oh, I finally got a dog and a cat after having a pet horse, a pet chinchilla, a pet porcupine, a few pet spiders,
Indeed.
a pet coral reef.
I should call one of them Pokemon. That would be pretty good. I haven't had Wormmon yet. I need to get Wormmon.
Should call one of them Pokemon.
If you have enough stream points, you can redeem that for naming something.
Yeah, the channel points. Alright, so story-wise, I think I've done all the side quests now of this chapter. I think. Yeah, that's a main quest. That's a Shinjuku figure, which has a memory up, which is good. Yeah, they actually do the other case first. I don't know if it matters. I'll pick up and do the other case first and then get this memory up. I'll hang out with the lads later. Alright, let's take a break. Hang out with our cat friend. In the real world now, because things have collided a wee bit. Oh.
Yeah. This doesn't look relaxing at all.
No, this is not a very good break.
Or like the real world, for that matter.
Alright, so we do have a clown with us as well. We have a clown, a cat dragon, and a weird flower lady.
I have a name.
No, she listens.
I mean, from now on, it's weird
No,
flower lady.
the clown.
Clown doesn't either. I think better idea. Sorry, what is the clown's name? What did I name the clown? He's Borger, right? Borger became the clown. Borger is clown. Right. First note, go northwest. I know my east from my west. That's a lie. I really genuinely don't. I have to do mnemonic? The thing you say in your head. Like never eat shredded wheat.
Yeah, it's mnemonic.
Yeah, I have to say that every time in my head. I can't. I just don't know. I know right from left, like immediately, but east and west just confuse me for some reason.
I imagine a map of the United States. So like, west. That's the West Coast. East, that's East Coast. Southeast, Florida. Southwest, LA.
See, I always have that moment where I'm like, New York. Is that East or West Coast? I don't know my East from my West.
And then, of course, you have the cultural West, which makes no fucking sense in the U.S.
Is
you have to go east to get there.
No, they said West. But no, I just have to do it in my head. And the one I have is from my mom, and it's never eat shredded wheat. How I remember that's like clockwise instead of anti-clockwise, I don't know. I just do. But I can't remember east from west.
You remember that, and that helps you remember the things. So it just comes the way you remember things.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the noble is already level 23. Thompson should have been a mistake. Yeah! But he's Borger now, so... Where am I going from? Southeast, okay. I like how only the clown is running, the other two just float. Poor clown's having to keep up while we're all floating.
Well, that's his fault for being a clown, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been a clown.
Yeah. I mean, he could have been anything he wanted, literally. And yet, a clown.
It is pretty funny enemies falling in their faces as the bells toll. Ding dong ding dong.
It's the wrong kind of bells, though, isn't it? It's like wedding bell sound rather than like boom.
There was a great moment in the randomizer on Saturday where the Shadow Temple's music was like the dun 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 music. But the fight music was just the, like, I can't remember exactly what music, it was just like light bells or something. Temple of Timey, and as soon as we killed the dead hand, the dun 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 came in. And it was just perfect timing. West path. This bit has a lot of dead ends with items in it. There it is. Which is beautiful. Although nothing will beat the end. We accidentally had tech shuffle on Saturday. Because we forgot to turn that setting off. And the ending text is shuffled, and it was just perfect. The clip is up on on Twitch and Twitter, and it was it was so funny.
I believe there's a way you can set up a custom randomizer. So one of the stream events, I should come up with a sadistic one.
Yes.
And ideally, just put on, if you can customize the text and stuff, just put everything in the most inappropriate.
Well, since they randomize it, I assume you can, so...
Yeah, I believe you can customize the item layout and stuff. I'm not sure about the text necessarily, if they have a good way to edit that.
Yeah, I guess it depends how much control they're willing to give you as well, how much you can insert into the ROM.
Like, there's a randomizer. I don't know if it covers like text.
Yeah, that wouldn't be like super important. But...
Oh, lads!
Slimemon and
Why he's standing on 2 feet?
Stop.
Electmon, get down!
mispainted Pikachu.
He is electric, so that is a Pikachu.
Yeah, that's definitely like someone said, we gotta have our Pikachu, right? Boss said so.
I think it's like
Crank
Electmon
this
is
out.
one of the original Digimon, so I feel like they were basically made independently at the same time. Because neither Digimon nor Pokemon are actually like plagiarizing off each other, they just kinda happen to come out at exactly the same time.
I guess their roots are like, they're both rooted in like Tamagotchi, aren't they?
I think so?
They're both just rip-offs of Dragon Quest V.
That's true. Everything's a
Yeah.
rip-off of Dragon Quest V.
No, but that really did have like straight-up monster raising.
Everything is in some way a rip-off of Dragon Quest, though.
Yeah, on some level.
It's a Japanese game, Dragon Quest rip-off.
I do like our, like, plate shirt. Very nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one, this one.
Alright, there we go. So we've got another case. Oh, there it is. I'm like, what the fuck is it? I'm like, top right, there it is. Night
Yeah.
of the Enigma. Alright. Why not?
Oh, careful. Enigma might use Black Hole on you. Wait, wrong game.
No, I'm getting warped. Ugh.
No,
Yeah.
just over here, though.
Yeah, there's no way to, like, specify the text with the randomizer, but because the randomizer just messes with the text, I assume it's fairly easy to do.
I'll just keep playing through the randomizers over and over until I get one with sufficiently funny text. That's not insane. Maybe I'll just copy the file you had for the previous one.
Yeah.
It seemed to work out pretty well.
Guys, I don't know if we'll... I mean, the fresh fish one we got was pretty good, but I'm not sure we'll ever get one as good as that ending. Play some more. Now scram, you punk! Says Ganon as he goes off into the void.
I mean,
Wait,
he got the
no.
last word. You did scram, so...
It's true. Oh, we can go to Ueno now. Nice. I had a dream that made us coming into a new place. Oh. Sure, you can come out the bushes though, my dude.
No, I'm stuck.
You know, I see the glasses down there on the shirt. It's the most awkward place to put your glasses. And they just don't stay on there. They just fall right off.
They do if they're still stiff because you don't use them.
Nah.
Yeah.
Alright, apparently, Little Sis is being gotten into a bad crowd. Wow! Straight to, I don't want you to kill them. Sure, no, absolutely, no, I didn't say kill them.
Just put them in their place. Their grave!
Just beat them up a wee bit, you know?
Yeah, Cybersleuth assassin, same thing.
I'm a
But if
thug
they
for
were to
hire.
die in the process, I might pay you extra.
They're glued to his shirt, yeah. Honestly, there really is nowhere for me, like, put my glasses when I'm not using them, which is kind of why I started just wearing them all the time. Like, the cases, you know, faff, like, they fall out of the shirt. On top of the head, you forget they're there, you bend over, and oops, they're gone now.
I like because Numon's smaller than the Electmon, it's like he's floating above the ground.
Yep.
And they're both like on a step above where she is.
Yeah. Wow, do you not see the 3 Digimon I have behind me? One of them's a clown, my dude. And you're weirded out by, like, Electmon and Numemon? Have you seen my clown?
I don't know, I don't think you should be encouraging children to play with poop. That sounds like a bad idea.
Go teach Numamon a lesson.
Yeah, leave the Elecmon alone. Just like push him onto his front
What
legs.
about
Like, fine,
playing with
you're set.
electricity? Playing with electricity is not good either.
Okay, but he's not using electricity at the moment.
True. I think Numamon's just always covered in poop.
He is literally living poop, so...
Have we persuaded this guy that they're fine? Oh, I guess so, despite the creepy music. He's not gonna beat them up, I guess?
Well, this was a really easy case.
But yeah. Excellent.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
buddy.
want to stick around and watch this child. Just me.
Yay! Case closed. Oops. We did not get paid.
You want your reward?
What? What do you mean settled? What?
Yeah, wasn't this a 3-star quest or something?
Maybe the board is wrong. Ah. Yeah. He's like, that's a
I knew that
bummer.
seemed easy.
You don't need to sleep, right? You're data. Ooh, Pete's going out on the prowl.
I like Pete a lot more than the previous
Oh.
entity that was in this place.
The fucking cops are at it again.
fucking cops.
Justice loving cop.
Fucking cops. Holy shit.
Fucking narcs as well, calling them.
Ugh. Gross. I hope I get to kick this cop's ass.
Young lady, get away from that poopmon and stick with the red one.
He seems like a sound-up fella.
Stop!
That is a proper stop.
Stop! We gotta go help our bros. Oh, uh-oh. Ah, we had a premonition again. Sure, better go beat up that cop.
Fuck the police!
Oh, damn cops, at it again. Pete. Okay, Pete's just repeating what we said to him, I guess. Ooh, that would be weird, unsettling, probably not a good thing. Pete's like, I bet Kyoko would have a whole lecture on what's happening now, but I don't know. Or care. I'm just a cat. Please feed me.
I'm just gonna sleep and eat. Right, that's me? Oh, she's sleeping.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah, we're turning into the hive mind. Alright, it's time to beat up the cop. Yeah, good kid. Good kid. It's like... Oh god, the cop. There's a 3-headed monkey. Ah! It's Big
Oh,
Lad.
Jesus!
It's a big fucking lad right there.
That
a bit
is
worse
a
than a
chunky
monkey.
lad.
Hungry. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh, he's hangry.
No, I only eat cops.
Humans? Oh
Well,
no.
there's one in blue right over there.
Yeah, eat that one. He's
no,
bigger.
no, I'm gonna feed you. Calm down, you idiot.
And the other one in blue.
Off
The
goes
cop
the
just
cop.
awkwardly backs away.
Wow, so the cop comes and harasses a little girl, but a real monster's there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm fucking out." And it's like, yeah, that's cops for you,
That does sound like cops.
lads.
We have to Digicalls. To bigger pile of poopmon.
Yeah, that's just where Numamon goes. Although Numamon can actually go to Monzimon, which is the bear. I haven't seen one yet, actually.
No.
We'll get a Monzimon at some point.
Monzimon's a big improvement over Numamon.
It's true. Aww.
Oh, bless.
They were doing the classic cartoon, because all of the ones in the cartoon was like, Agumon, Digivolve to Greymon.
Yeah, you gotta get that spinny thing though. Like you gotta have the effects
you
going.
got to spin, yeah.
Get that turntable going, and then you can do it.
Yeah, good boys. Yeah, you can.
I have to say, I've always hated Cyclonemon's design.
It's pretty awful.
Like, what is that? With the abs and the proportions?
Tail.
It's just so gross.
I read that as me just have grill, which it's less
And then he
scary
goes down
than
the street
grill.
to a grill and orders some steak.
Oh man, I could go for some steak right now.
Was Cyclone an original one, or is he later? Actually,
He was a really old one. He has
Yeah.
been around for a long time.
that's not how it. Better lend a hand. All right, I'm in. McLeod and I are here to help.
Hands are on the hips.
And the reboot added that the Digimons need to be lit up before the yelling. Terrible. Yeah, he's got like one big chonky arm and a weird. Like, we go around the back of him, he's got this really weird armory tail.
Look, I'm saying, like, change his color to be a bit more flesh-like, and he wouldn't be out of place in Resident Evil.
It's true. He would be like Nemesis. Now that art makes it more clear.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at it.
Oh, that's like the original art. Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice bit of art, and it's kind of grotesque, but it's still... Yeah, no,
In a
no.
weird zombie version of Greymon or something. Alright, let's stab him with a sword.
Yeah, that's definitely Greymon after exposure to the T-virus.
Yeah. Bing bong boom. There's Cyclone's card in the bad card game. Ah, the manga that ran before the first anime. God, I forgot there was a manga. Digimon has just too much weird shit. Also, look, the babies are with us! Aww. Good bros, help me fight. They're not very useful, but they try hard. A for effort. Oh, one of them took 3,000 damage, and I know I won't bid it a wee bit. It's fine.
I mean, for a champion, this guy's pretty strong.
Yeah, not half. I think she has a revive. Oh, she has like a revive for like a third of the rampage. That's
She'll level up after it anyway, so.
yeah, I definitely want to change out. I mean, Esme is a vaccine. Even an ultimate, she'll do good. Eight damage. Yeah. I think in order to get the EXP bonus, I have to have the ones with Tactician USBs in at the end. I'll try to remember to swap, because I think a Noble has them, so I'll try to remember to swap her back in. Ooh, this might kill it though. Oh dear. Bigger Beavis. Well, there we go.
Yep, there you
3
go.
Tacticians worth. It's fine. It's not that much experience anyway.
Precious experience we can't get anywhere else in this game.
No experience ever. Well, the thing is, Beepus is actually kind of a smaller Beepus right now. He was bigger Beepus, and then he went down the line again.
So he's bad at being just Beepus.
I guess we attacked from the shadows.
So you're really more stealthy.
Apparently. Yeah! God, grotesque. Thanks, Pete.
Much nicer to be calls Pete instead of.
Yeah, Pete's a lot less wordy than Kyoko
Yeah, I was gonna
is.
say, what would Kyoko say? Like 3 years of tangents for no reason.
Talking
And
about
then
late
threaten you
line.
with coffee.
Oh no, now we're imagining Kyoko would say. Fuck! Oh no!
Well,
No,
that
stop!
defeats the whole purpose of getting rid of her.
Ah!
Goggles, this impersonation's too good. Stop! Oh, thank God.
I don't know what a new is, no. He's like trying to punk me out. What? Hello. Okay, give us our money.
Pay the fuck
Pay up, my dude. True, he's not wrong. Alright. Oh yeah,
Pete takes Kyoko's word on putting the paperwork in very seriously.
Take me out of here, says my son. And I say when you're strong enough to a mega level Digimon.
Look, son, I support you and everything, but until you get over your fucking weird puppet phase, I don't want to be seen in public with you.
It's true. Alright, let me go to the farm and pick up that item I got, and then we'll do the food tour. We'll hang out with the Agumon and Yamon. Hang out with the lads. Yeah, panic barrier. I mean, that's pretty good. Panic is a really annoying status effect. I just always have tactician USBs on. Alright. Oh, I guess I should expand the farm in there. Yeah, these two are full, so it'll be this one. Expansion. Kind of weird that expansion doesn't let you put more Digimon in, just like more like goods. I almost had 2 of those, oops. Yeah, I can put 3 in, yay! Both of these islands are trying to summon demon trains. Yeah. The Digimon even asked me, why are the train tracks there? And I'm like, I have no idea.
And it doesn't really come up at all, other than that.
No.
Demon train! Demon train!
Nice.
I mean, this game would be improved if, like, Demon Train was in the game.
Is there a Trainmon?
There is Grand Locomon, but he's not really a demon train.
Right, yeah, Grand Locomon, yeah.
He's just a train.
He's a train. Alright, finally some more memory up. Yeah, I feel like there's only like 1 memory up in this chapter and the next chapter, but like 15, there's like 5 of them.
I think 15, that's quite a long chapter though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one where it really opens up and you have to do a whole bunch of quests.
Yeah. But like, yeah, but 15, 16, 17, and 19 have a lot of memory ups for me. That'll be good. I can take more than 3 megas. Yeah, learn more about humans through food. That's what you say when you just want to be fed, right? Yeah, Agumon is like, I'm just hungry. I don't care about people, I just want food. Alright, where are we taking the boys? Sushi, Italian food, or French? Ooh. For these lads, I feel like some good Italian, you know? Very hearty, very meaty. I think they'd like some good Italian.
Okay, just slap that down.
Like, no, that's for dates, apparently?
No meatballs for these lads.
Real food? What's real food? No, okay, it's just like, no, it would cost too.
Right.
I mean, I guess
that
in
makes
Japan,
a lot more sense.
Of course, I'm from the UK, and in the US, both places where Italians are just, cheap Italians especially, are just everywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like, definitely in the US, you wouldn't really think of Italian as inherently a date place.
No. It's just
Like, some places you could have a good dating atmosphere, but...
there's a very specific American Italian feel in restaurants, and it's very funny. You can almost think of like the mob eating there. Alright, we're going to a family restaurant. I don't know what a family restaurant is, but that's where we're going, apparently. Ah, Cybersleuth is at max level. Oh, heading off to the farm. Nope, that's not the farm. I pressed left, but I pressed it at the wrong time. Well, right, I mean, not wrong. If I press it too early, it doesn't go because it's not, like, open at the menu yet. I was not frame perfect.
You failed this speed run then.
I sure did. Alright, I can see in the
Oh,
guide
here.
the title for the next chapter of this game, and it's very good. We'll get to that soon. Alright, yeah, this lad. It's a weird lad. I don't even remember what he was. It might, I think I Digivolved Gekomon into him.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well... I could go further down, or I could, I've already got, like, Digimon and Weird Noodle, and one of those in storage.
I guess
could
we
go-
couldn't take Gyakumon anywhere, could we? That was the issue.
Yeah, it was. So we can go back to Bet and Gekomon and see where this weird-ass frog can go. Weird-ass frog right here.
God, he is very weird.
Strange boy. Yeah, he can go Waymon or Shogun Gekomon. Who is y'all?
Denny is. We're trying to make them, like, you know, understand humanity, not want to destroy it.
Oh yeah, I do have Koromon.
I think honestly they'd be very happy at a Denny's.
Yeah, those two probably would be.
Yeah, just put food their way, they won't mind. Like, food's food to
I
them.
think this is Shoutmon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Shoutmon.
Not entirely sure who this lad is.
I think that's Monodramon.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's Mewtwo.
Yeah, it's clear meat.
No, it's Mew free.
Alright, so should I do Monodramon or Shoutmon?
Well, Shoutmon can only go to, like, Ultra Shoutmon or whatever, and that needs to be level 60, so
Yeah.
probably better with Monodramon. If it
Shoutmon
is
is a
Monodramon.
weird lad. Oh, Dracomon!
Oh, Dracomon.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Oh, him baby! Look at this baby! Aw,
Look, his little wings.
this is adorable! Well, he already has the stats needed for at least at level 1.
A powerful lad.
He is a very powerful lad. Alright. We need a few more levels. When doing in here. Yeah, that one's Rosemon, that's Lewis. I mean, you can see why I got them mixed up. They're extremely similar. Those are the ABIs. Ah, Big Juice can go here. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's Metal Tyrannon.
You think so? There he
Yeah.
is. Weird lad.
I do like Tyrannomon though. Like all versions of him, I think are
Yes.
pretty good.
Tyrannomon is very cool. And there's Blackboard Greymon. I can't take him out to Blackboard Greymon.
Yeah, all the options are ABI 20.
Yeah, apart from like this top one.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one.
even remember who he is, so...
Hmm.
I could go to Numamon. Well, there's Cyclomon. Picklanen. I definitely have to take Picklanen into the egg.
Yeah, definitely.
Just appropriate. Alright. I'll probably just keep leveling him a bit, but he's gonna go to War Growlmon for sure. Just wait until I get that memory up. Maybe I need to, I mean, it is quite a lot, but at the same time, I mean, if I have a look at these guys, how are they doing? 39, 54, 41, 55, 66 even. So, like, you can even get these 81s in the main game, so, like, it's not that bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, the thing to bear in mind here as well is that you've got, like, stacked up on Tactician USBs.
Yeah.
So that's making us get through Digivolutions quite a bit faster than you would without one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I would expect that if you've done a bit of developing, you probably would have gotten at least 2 of these by accident. I mean, I got 2 of them by accident. You get 2 of them from the farm whenever you get them, so I got 3 lots of 2s, and 2 of those I saved scum for, and 1 lot I just got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Great. Pick up. Brawny one, oh no. Alright, let's go out for... The restaurants are still running despite everything, so... Let's go. I believe the restaurant's over here.
Well, with all the Digimon out there yelling about food, you know, they're great business right now.
No, while we're here. Alright, I do feel like we probably bought most of the funny ones.
I think, unfortunately, we might have peaked with the skulls.
We definitely did.
Definitely.
but-
We're gonna have to put that on for the final battle.
I think we might have peaked with Victor Yoshida, actually. But,
Victor Yoshida was extremely good. We've had some real good ones, so I've been really happy. Alright, I'll pick up the 20th anniversary one as well. Alright, there we go. Oh no, he's gloomy. Yeah, there we go. Food! Feed the little lads. Oh, girlfriend!
this is awkward.
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's
we'll
not.
just-
They've met.
Yeah, exactly. They're girlfriends too. It's
No, no.
fine.
But it's like, I've took out this one for a day, and then this one's here, and like, it's messing with Polycule's rules here.
Usually, yeah, it's just a girlfriend party. It's fine. Oh, yeah, hamburger. Hamburger.
I mean, lead with the cheap.
Oh no! Oh no, they've seen the steak. Oh no.
They've seen the Kobe beef.
Maybe get the rich girlfriend over at Pay for the Steak.
Mm.
No, no! This is a mistake, Nokia. Chateaubriand steak.
Goggles are into it.
We're like, yeah! I mean, we have plenty of money, so, you know.
The steak too, please. You're paying.
Yeah! Steak. We're into, just protagonist foodie mode right now, yeah. I do love a good pizza. Very solid. Hell yeah. We're critiquing the food right now. Why do I keep playing games where the main character, like, just loves being a foodie?
Goggles suddenly turns into Gordon Ramsay.
I hate when that happens.
It's fucking raw!
You're an idiot sandwich.
I also hate when I turn into an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, Tokyo Mirage Sessions where the main character doesn't have a personality except when he's like eating food. Like his one defining trait is he is a massive foodie.
It does seem to be a thing for like silent protagonists or like blank slate protagonists to be into foods.
Yeah. Even Link.
Well, everybody eats food, so.
Yeah. I suppose you've got to describe it as well, don't you? Because obviously you can't like taste anything, so.
Yeah. Because they're not interacting with people, they're
maybe
interacting
you can.
with you, the player, they can actually talk. So.
I mean, normally I would lick my TV to get the taste through it, but I can't do that here because I'm a computer monitor instead.
Just lick it, it's fine.
Well, whenever I see
Licking
something
my
being
monitor.
made in game,
Freak you think I
I just make it in real life.
Yeah. Well, you got to stop and then make that dish.
I'm going fucking broke.
It's like whenever they have those pictures of it. Pretty much, do you have it when you have the meat on the bone?
Keep doing this? Is it because
Yeah, I
it's
have mysterious femur meat.
Does my son become a jerk now that he's the evil puppet mon?
I think so.
Oh no!
I think we need to de-digivolve him as soon as possible.
Ah.
He needs to spend more time as a Leomon.
Move this over to the easternmost corner. I mean, this is... Ah, okay. Guess I have to go over here.
They just roll onto the zebra crossing.
Absolutely. Oh, poor Agumon and Gabumon are gonna eat Nokia out of house and home.
Well, that's the risk you run having these two lads around.
It's true, they're very hungry.
God, they really like their pork.
I mean, I've played Digimon World 1 a lot, and, like, the Digimon either don't eat anything or they eat all the food, so this is extremely accurate.
It is like having two small babies.
Yeah.
You can breathe fire.
I mean,
Yeah, like real babies.
Yeah. They're just normal.
In the US, we prefer to arm our babies with firearms.
I see. In Scotland, we're just born with them, so you know.
Enter
Makes it simpler.
pork fillet. Nice loin cutlet with oil drizzled on top.
Just vegetable oil on top of it.
Crude oil.
I mean, it's the same like effect, though, isn't it? You don't like oil like. That's weird.
Probably sesame oil, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Well, that would make a bit more
yeah,
sense.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
just be like...
Just oil would just be a bit weird.
It's sauce in a separate... Yeah.
Immersion broken. I don't do that at all.
I mean, I just don't have sauce on things.
Hmm.
I don't know, I'm just basking in the glory of the pork loin. It's fine. There I was. I was imagining eating that food.
Sorry, I'm in food mode.
Oh no, are the lads... Oh no! Well, no, it's fine. Let me call my rich girlfriend.
Not if you run fast enough, Nokia.
Oh no, now they feel bad.
Well, Gabumon does.
Agumon don't
just
care.
wants to eat more.
Hey, that's wrong. That's clearly Agumon talking to us. Why does it say Gabumon?
Immersion broken.
Ugh, terrible.
Amateur hour.
Oh no, they're still hungry. Huh? What are you doing, baby? No, we don't have any food. We can't feed you. No.
These lads.
Cogos is looking for an escape route.
I'm out. Yeah, turn a little baby tantrum.
Too young to have kids. Ah.
Hey, Yuko, you have money. Can you bail us out? Yeah, there we go. Three-way date. Three-way date.
Leave this to me. That's right. What? Really? How are you going to help us? I have lots of money. Oh, okay.
And thus the most essential member of the group.
Yep. Take the free food, Nokia. I mean, she's not wrong. Wow, Nokia.
Jeez.
Nokia, shh. She paid. Stop it. She'll never pay again. Shh. No, the lads are gonna be like, no, we're still hungry. Yeah, they're still hungry. Bottomless pits these lads are. Just black holes of food. Maybe Yuko should be their owner. She's got a bottomless pit too. Alright, we're going back to the first map. It's slightly disconcerting watching this clown Naruto run.
The clown is just chasing after you.
Gonna get me! Oh
It's
no!
gonna get you. Oh no!
Oh, was it here? Ah, God, I wish I had always had room for dessert.
Ah, you gotta have a dessert stomach.
I just don't. Not anymore. I think I used to, and now I don't.
Amateurish.
Bird.
Yeah, see? Separate room in the stomachs for dessert.
I lost mine.
The game knows what's up.
Yeah, you should probably go to the hospital and, get that checked out. You
Yeah.
lost one of your stomachs.
Mm.
Jelly-filled wafer. How weird. Sweet dessert salad. Yuko is into it, yeah!
The lady knows what she likes.
It
She's
has
not
an
so
entire
pale.
row of sweet teeth.
Everything! Can I have everything? Can I get a choice now, finally? No!
No, the game will take over. This is Goggles' domain.
It's true. And the lads are still hungry, right? No! Oh my god! No, but we learned a lot about we're able to beg for food. If we
Learned the
beg, you will feed us.
We all learned the importance of having a really rich friend.
It's true. It's a little true. I mean, yeah, I don't like eating out alone. Nokia has enough confidence for like 6 people. I don't like going to restaurants on my own. I always feel really weird.
Yeah, that's why I usually sit at someone else's table.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was a case earlier where we went around sampling a bunch of restaurants, and yeah, that was Yuko who sent us that case. Yeah. Well, now you have 2 girlfriends, so you never need to go to a restaurant on your own ever again.
That's
Actually,
the
no,
single
wait.
biggest benefit of a
She
polycule.
has 3 girlfriends. Let's not forget Faye. Right, we won the case. Memory up, memory up. Ah, no, straight into cutscenes. Hey, Nokia, what's up?
もしもし
You were just here.
私
Yep, hi.
実はちょっと相談したいことがあって悪いけど渋谷
I
まで
mean,
来
we
てく
can
れないか
literally connect jump anywhere, so.
ねお願い
We don't get tired, but exercise also doesn't help us, so, you know. Swings and
元
roundabouts.
気がないってそんなことないと思いたい
Alright, chapter title. What is a Ute?
I mean, they all look pretty Utes right there.
We just don't know. Oh, hey, Omnimon.
まあその
I wonder how big his stomach is. It does not look very big.
ちょっと行き詰まりを感じちゃってるっていう
And that guy's got a proper triangle body.
Yeah.
あれ計画があれ
All
してから
pecs, nothing
デ
else.
ジモンと人間のトラブルが
All
続
pecs,
出してて
no
さ
abs.
What about his shoulders?
Oh, he's got shoulders. He's been at the weights. He's just been doing crunches and
He's
not.
never, he's always
not
skipped leg
squats.
day.
このままだとと
Mm.
んでもないことになりそうだからなんとかしなきゃなんだ
I
け
don't
ど
know, these lads around, or it's
情けない
fine.
話今のリベリオンズじゃこの子たちを保護するのでいっぱいいっぱいでさ
It's true, Digimon can get sick. In fact, that's how he recruited Digimon in Digimon World 1.
これ以上被害が増える前
Make
に
Digimon
こ
get
の
ill.
子たちをデジタルワ
Yeah,
ール
it's
ド
true
に
in
返してあげたかったんだけど
The Cybersleuth war as well, because there's a bit, I think, in Hacker's memory about a sick Digimon.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
私たちの故郷はもはやどこにも
Oh
ないのだ
no. Well, just live here with us, it'll be fine.
私
Yeah, the sky's red all the time. There's glitches everywhere. No problem.
まるっと
great.
丸く収まると思ってたんだけどデジタルワールドがそんな状態じゃ
Well,
返して
maybe
あげ
we
る
should
こともできない
go to
し
the digital world and beat up
こ
some
のままこっちにいて
Nautiluses.
もこの子たちは傷ついちゃうし
We're the exterminator squad, you know?
一体どうすればいいのか
I mean, we are
わかん
cutting
なく
through
な
them
っちゃ
now.
っ
It
て
seems to be pretty easy.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
そしたらオメガモンがね
Ravaging is supposed to be ravaging? Yeah, I think so, yep.
次元の扉が開いた時にロイヤルナイツたちはこちらの世界へ
Yeah,
と移動
so
したは
we've
ずだ
met. He's a royal knight, and Crusadermon, who's pretending to be Rie, is a knight. I don't know if we've met any others
今
yet.
はそれぞれに
I don't think so.
おのおの身を隠
I
し
don't remember
て
exactly how many there are. Is it
この
like
東
9
京から
or?
彼らを探し
Might be 12 or 13.
Yeah, maybe as many as that. Yeah, it's like 7 demon lords. I don't quite remember how many royal knights there are.
Let me have a look. Yeah, there's 13 of them.
13, yeah.
ロイヤルナイツの中には存在する
But yeah, some royal knights will be like Omnimon and, you know, quite sympathetic to our cause. Some will be like Crusadermon and want to fucking
彼
kill
らは
us.
きっとノキアの強い思い
And of course, Potmon will just be getting high the entire time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
ロイヤルナイツ
Nobody really knows how Potmon even became a royal knight, but it's
Weedmon's...
generally suspected it's nepotism.
Weedmon's
I mean,
sitting in the
of all-
corner. I think there is a Weedmon, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I mean, of all the Royal Knights, Potmon is the one people actually like.
Yeah.
So,
うん
増やすことができるのだ
you want to get the party started, he's the guy you call.
混乱も少しずつ収まっていくはずだ
というわけで
Yeah, we search for the lads, beat up the ones who hate us, and, become friends with the ones who don't.
出番しょ電脳探偵さ
Very triumphant music going on. Why are we... No, I can't not say it's elementary. Ah!
君ならそう言うと思ってた
Yeah, I know, I say bad puns, I'm terrible.
出てきたぞ
Oh, he knows it.
じゃあ早速ロイヤルナイツの居場所を特定するためにデジタルウェーブ的なもののあれを調べてほしいんだけど
Ah.
だよね京子さん
Ah, we can't work the thingamajig without Kyoko.
君だけじゃ無理かせっかく
The one time we need her around to actually do something.
I know, do something useful, she's gone. Also, how high do you think that Digimon in the background is? I've just been
I mean-
staring at it in the middle of the screen, and God, he looks high.
It keeps staring into space, so
気配
something's definitely wrong with it.
That bird has Woke the Weedmon.
我らロイヤルナイツのエネルギーを
Rip Weedmon.
作為的に気配を隠さない限りおおよその見当はつく
Yeah, so Raw Knight's very strong, but that means you can figure out where they are, so that seems like weakness. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter if people can figure out where you are if you can just like beat the
Kill
crap
them.
out of them.
True.
思ってもいないよ
すまん気配
What are you
そ
apologizing
の気配
for?
を感じたぞここから一番近いのは
You didn't
向
ask.
こうの方角だな
Alright, what's that direction? You're not even pointing, please. Tell me where.
秋葉の方
Thanks, Nokia.
Okay, interprets for us.
Galantmon! Yeah, I love that boy.
君も向かってくれ説得が通じなければ最悪の場合戦闘になる君がいてくれると心強い
I like Galantmon quite a bit.
Yeah, I think Galmon's really cool.
He's a cool boy.
I'm not a huge fan of like most of the Royal Knights, but I do like Gallantmon.
Yeah. Oh no. What? No, I'm not gonna tell her to go to the guy. I'm gonna be like, I'll get another girlfriend. It's fine.
Well, if he's, you know, not willing to ask her himself, you know, there's always room in the polycule.
That's true. So Cybersleuth, this game come out in, oh god, 16? Is it as early as that?
I think it was 2016.
Like, that's what my brain wants to say, but not entirely sure.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
you know brains, they're notorious.
Yeah, so Japan release was 2015, but North America and Europe was 2016.
Yeah.
And the Switch version was 2019.
Ugh, I can't go down on the mushroom. How terrible.
How will we cope?
Don't have one. Why not? I'm going to. I need to use my memory up. Go. You never go down on a mushroom. It's terrible. Alright, yeah, Mr. Slithers needs to get, like, in the 50s, and then you should be able to get to Metal Digimon. 5 there. Alright, bigger beavers, I think we're just gonna go up to War Growlmon. I should... Yeah, I have enough party memory now. Thank goodness. Yeah, lad. Yeah, I guess there's just a big theme of dinosaur mon with some metal bits in Digimon, because this is like the third or fourth one we have.
Well, how
Dinosaurs
else
are
are you gonna
cool. Robots are cool. Robot dinosaur.
And it's logical, just put more metal bits on them to make them stronger.
Alright. Is that
I think that's...
Galantmon?
Yeah, I think so. So we're
I
still
feel like
short on
this
ABI.
Yeah, but I feel like we've got plenty of other options, everything else.
Yeah, oh
is
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Is this Crimson then? It looks pretty similar, but he's
Like,
dark instead.
I mean, presumably one's Megidramon, so I think that's the fourth one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely Digimon. I'm not sure like what these guys are.
I think one
that
might be...
must be the dark version of Galantmon because it's the dark.
Yeah, looks pretty similar. I think that second one's Dark Dramon.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know what the bottom one is.
No. Yeah, I'll probably go for Crimson Galantmon because I like him very much. 22 ABI, pretty good. Yeah, he's not far off of getting the Galantmon. So.
No.
There we go. Alright, we're gonna go see if we can go chat up Galantmon. He good friend. We'll actually see what he looks like before we get him. Habara. That's not a Galantmon. It's a Royal Knight though. That's lion-like Digimon. No, wrong cat.
It's like I like how he says Omnimon looks ridiculous. Look at him.
I know,
Look at
right?
this ridiculous boy. What the hell is going on here?
I like him in his animal form. His like night form is very weird. Alright, this is Leopardmon. Nokia is just her name.
I do like Leopardmon, but he does look very silly.
I like him a lot too, but yeah, I like him in his animal form. This makes more sense when it's Omega rather than Omni.
I don't know, I guess Omni works for that, doesn't it? As like a combine and togetherness. I guess that kind of makes sense. But yeah, Omega would be better.
Yeah.
あのデジモンもロイヤルナイツなの？だったら説得しなくちゃ。
This guy does not seem very sympathetic to our cause, Nokia.
No, Nokia, you already have to realize this guy's just a dick.
This guy's a massive dick, yeah.
I don't want to destroy humanity. I just want to be dicks to them.
I don't know if I would say that was a bwahahaha, but it was quite a nice evil laugh.
Freaking evil laugh.
ドゥフトもお前はイグドラシルの意志を自分の都合のいいように境界しているに過ぎない。人間世界を滅ぼす。
Yeah, sure, why
本当
not?
にそれしか道はないのか。
Only way, most fun way, yeah. Potato, potato.
And the volume level's a little bit. I'm going to put it like back up, but everything seemed a little bit louder lately for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure killing the humans now is going to solve the problem.
ねじ曲げられたイグドラシル
Well, only one way to find out.
It's true.
私はここに来た。
Oh, that is a good laugh.
Pretty good laugh.
計画通り。それじゃあ
Well,
今まで
according
の
to
ことは
Keiko,
全部あんたが仕組んでたってこと？
Keiko means plan.
I mean, if Leopardmon does start talking about eating potato chips, then I'm out here.
You hate potato chips that much? Yeah.
I really do. They're called crisps, for the love of God.
Sure. He's giving me big Power Ranger vibes. I think it's like the animal head over the mask thing.
そうはさせんぞ。
The voice as well is very shonen, and
Yeah.
very Sentai.
Oh no, another one!
No, no, this
Fuck!
chucklehead.
It's this fucking asshole. Hi, Dynasmon.
Now, of all the Royal Knights designs, this is the one I hate the most.
This guy has. This guy's a bit much.
Ah, what the hell were
I think
they
he went
thinking
to
with
his
this guy?
tailor and he was like, just make me gold and as extra as possible. I just want all the spikes, all of them.
I want as many gold spikes as you can fit on me. I want that. And I want 2 horns for my head, for my helmet, and
Hey.
more spikes, more spikes.
Hey, Leopardmon, I have 3 megas that want to say hello. You want to fight my clown?
He probably does. He's the kind of guy who would like to cut up a clown.
やめてよ。あんただってロイヤル
I
ナイ
mean,
ツ
same,
なんでしょ？
but
オメガモンの
They have 1 wing.
でしょ？
Leopardmon has 2.
ど
Let's
うして
see
あなたの必
Dynasmon
要があ
again.
るの？
I think Dynasmon is 2.
Look, we can take this guy.
そんなの関係ない。
You think you can take on my weird cat dragon and my clown? Think again, motherfucker.
一緒に生きていけるんだか
You
ら。
can probably take out the weird
Well, she's already been murdered once, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
そこまでだドゥフトモン
Screeching voice, oh my. Who else is coming in? Hey! It's our bro! It's Gallantmon!
Guy we actually came here
Yes! It's our lad, I love him.
This screen's getting pretty damn full.
for. Yeah. I only just noticed that Galman has like there's 2 belts around his waist, presumably tightened like a corset to get him that wafer fin.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Yeah,
it's hard to get that natural waist like Omnimon
Yeah.
has. Other people have to work at it.
I am so impressed he can wear all that armor and fight with that tight for the belts. That's very impressive.
He's extremely impressive, this lad. So yeah, there is a bit of a Raw Knight Civil War happening.
無論片時も忘れたことなどない
Yeah, all 13 are gonna show up one by one.
俺が人間世界を滅ぼ
No, I think this is it.
Wait!
I think we're just seeing these two.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think this is it.
ロイヤルナイツ同士の戦闘は消耗が激しすぎるからな
2 on 2. Yeah, not done with that.
I mean, Dinosaur looks like he has one wing. He does have 2, I'm pretty sure.
我らは計
So we can only see one of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. They're both quite big. I think the other's just off camera.
画らしのいいし
God damn it, Drasil, stop it. The original Vmon does not become a Royal Knight
それじゃ
in season 2, but I believe Ultra Vmon's in another.
全てリーターに食い尽くされ
I don't know if it's in an anime.
But she's yeah, it might be like a game. It's definitely a game because
I think it's a game.
Rika, who's
Yeah.
a cameo in like every Digimon game since she was like in whatever she was in. She is an Ultra Vmon.
Yeah, I mean, oddly enough, like Imperial Tron Paladin mode is not one of the Royal Knights,
No, he isn't. Yeah,
which is very strange.
he doesn't count because I guess he's No, Omnimon has a 2 Digimon. I don't know why he doesn't count. Why,
I
he's-
suppose, like, Imperial Tron Paladin mode is Imperial Tron fight mode with Omnimon as like a sword,
Yeah.
so that's like 4 Digimon. That's way too many.
That's way too many, apparently.
I hate when I get turned into a sword.
一掃するため
Happens all the time.
Yeah, both Omnimon and Gallantmon are very top
ドゥ
heavy.
フトモンと彼に賛同するロイヤルナイツたちがことを
Gallantmon's like, yeah, Leopardmon is the one who's a real dick, actually. He's the one who wants to kill all of you. Alright, Naki's like, okay, there are 13 of you. How many of you want to kill us? That's 3 we've met so far, and 2 are on our side. What are the other 8 like?
少なくとも
I mean, that's what, like 22, 23%? That's not a good start.
Okay, so you're saying like 7 of them are bad, but we can maybe
不可能
convince
で
them
は
of
ない
4.
無論お
Great.
前たち次第だがやってく
I do love this guy's big lance and shield.
次元の扉
They're
が
so
デ
big!
ジタルワールドからのエネルギー供給は止まっている
Like, trying to fit them on the screen at once has just messed up the scale of everyone.
Because they're like with the people, yeah. It's just like,
Like-
nope.
でエネルギーを蓄えるはず
Gallantmon's way too small for how he is. The girls are way too big in comparison to
彼ら
them.
が本格的に動き出す前に残りのロイヤルナイツを探し出し
Alright, I mean, I guess it's our quest for chapter 14.
戦わなきゃいけないんだよね
Yeah, Nokia, that's how civil wars work.
それは避けれることだろう
Sorry, girl, that's how it
で
works.
きる限り説得は続けようまだ仲間になってくれるデジモンはいるはずだ
Ah, yes, defeat them in the arena of logic and reason.
Yeah.
That absolutely works.
I mean, we're not actually, we're kind of
Well,
convincing them
Digimon are
with,
much more reasonable than people, so.
It's true,
We're
it
actually
might
just
work.
convincing them with emotion and friendship, to be honest.
And if that doesn't work, we're just going to beat the shit out of them.
Yeah,
So,
that's exactly what we're gonna do, yeah.
引き続きロイヤルナイツを探すとしよう他の
diplomacy at the end of the sword. I like it.
来やがっている
Hell yeah.
デュークモンもいてくれることだ手分けして探すのがいいだろう
Alright, Garmon, you don't come with us, you're too big.
You're just too gosh
We can
darn
only-
big.
We can only have one big lad on the screen at once.
見つけたら連絡
Off we go.
If she is, I want to know so we don't get surprised with coffee.
I'm not entirely sure Kyoko's ever coming back. I think we're
I mean,
being
don't raise my
optimistic.
hopes like that.
Master Guard. Alright. I don't tell you anything, Dark Ratchet. I mean, why aren't you coming back to get me? Focus on your work, Mom. Leave me alone. I'm fine, I have my clown.
Emotional support clown is here. Look, he's made me a balloon dog. He gives me like really long handkerchiefs whenever I need them. I'm set.
The Tokyo Mirage sessions mostly like take place in Shibuya.
Yeah, I don't. You go to a few other places in Japan, in Tokyo, sorry, don't you?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly where you go.
I mean, Shibuya is the main place you go.
Yeah, Shibuya is the big main place. There's a couple of other places you go. A lot of them are like, like a theater and a movie set. There's like another street, but yeah, the big main bit was Shibuya. But yeah, it's in Tokyo as well, and this is all Tokyo. Alright, we're going back to the office. Here we go. I'll pop into the Digi Farm on the way and get a Master Guard.
Tokyo gets rave reviews from interdimensional demons and giant monsters of all sorts. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like Times Square. Like, they just go there all the time.
It really does seem like I think Tokyo is the most like invaded town in games and stuff. Everywhere just really likes invading Tokyo.
I mean, it's not too surprising though, is it?
Yeah, I mean, you control the ramen and you control the world, so.
That's fair. Hey, you got some advice for us?
Yeah, I just gave you some. Come on.
Destiny is cruel.
And those guys are dicks.
Kyoko will return or something different, you say?
Oh god, I really hope for something different.
Oh god, there's many max level stuff. I feel like I got a freshman one out as well. I did like digi-convert some stuff that I hadn't had before. Like some champions and like, alright, Digitalmon and Vmon, alright. Well I could just go straight to Digitalmon, which I haven't had before. We've seen the spiky lad.
He is a good lad.
Big spikes. Alright, where do we go with Vmon? Do we just go straight to... the thing about Flamedramon is he's like, he doesn't go anywhere.
I suppose you could get him out of the way then if you're looking to get him, but...
Yeah, sure. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go up there.
you get you some ABI as well, so... Not a lot, but-
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does Flamedramon have a crop top?
I mean... It makes him go fast?
Maybe. I mean, definitely the flames will.
He's courage. That's the
I
crest of
do.
courage.
The crest of courage on his back is pretty cool, though. I do like that.
Pretty sweet. I love it.
I mean, it's just Flamedramon and then the golden ones that they... If they need to have armor, those are the only ones they pretend still are relevant. I
Yeah.
kind of wish they'd bring armor Digimon back.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Like, make them useful, make them actually good at stuff.
Yeah. Alright, Digimon can go Numemon. Can he get to... Yeah, he can get to, like, Arrow Digimon? Is that one? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Aero Vitramon's an ultimate, so it wouldn't be that for him. But it might be normal Vitramon.
Yeah. Alright, now Fridgemon, so yeah, if you Digi-convert a champion, they don't get, like, high enough level to Digivolve. You kind of have to, like, put them down. Alright, so we go to Gomon, we go to Salamon, we already have a Gabumon. Either one of these two, I think. What do you think, Salamon or Gabumon Black?
I think Salmon, because we've had Gabumon Black a few times now, I think.
I think so. I don't actually know where
I mean, I
Salamon
think-
goes. Sorcerermon, these two. Rapamon! Rapamon's cool. Haven't had one of these yet. I like Rapamon a lot.
Yeah, let's go Rapamon then.
Yeah, long term idea with one Digimon evolve and devolve to all forms possible. That would take a very long time. Because I think you can go up pretty much anyone. I don't actually know if you ever, like, get stuck. It's impossible to tell because the Digivolution webs are immense. The point where people, like, separate them into, like, 3, but they still connect. They're not, like, 3 separate ones. They do connect. But, I do wonder if there are some that just don't overlap at all, but I think you might be able to take one Digimon, like, literally anywhere. Defense, how far away are you? Oh, you're not too bad, you'll get to a cool. Let's just keep on checking. You get another Puppetmon.
As many of weird puppets as we can possibly get.
Yeah.
Do you, because I noticed there, because like Lobomon and you've got a Gunimon at the bottom there as well. Can you actually get the symbols that you need for those in this game?
Beast Spirit of Light. I'm not sure.
Because I mean, because they were added for Hacker's Memory.
Yeah, they were. They might be locked off as well. Yeah. Hello, Tyrannomon. Alright, doing good. Hello. Oh no, Sakura doesn't want to be your girlfriend. She's like, nah, I'm with the boys. Like, oh, okay. Alright. Well, I suppose we're greedy already having two, you know?
I mean, you gotta try, because if you don't try, you don't get.
It's true, it's true. Alright, let's see if Kyoko's arrived. I'm gonna guess no. The hackers are very good Digimon. I will take them at some point. I just don't have much memory. Can't remember who you are. I think
it's
daughter of the
Kyoko.
guy. Yeah, the guy we were like hired to track down the fake dad. Oh no.
Oh no, was he killed by his rival or something? Oh, wrong series.
State of confusion. There's a lot of very good names in my Digimon set. A lot of which were donated by various members of chat. I'll take the case.
Not so fast. How much yen are you gonna give me for this? 500? I'm in.
None? I'm in. I think the hacker is a Cavitarimon at the minute. I think he went down from
Mega Cavitarimon.
Cavitarimon because he couldn't get up to Hercules yet.
Yeah.
But he will be going back up.
Poor Mega Cavitarimon just couldn't get it up.
Alright, I will check out my new shirts. Oh no. Get right off after some hackers. Are you an idiot? Alright, let's have a look at the few new shirts I got. What did I get? I got, Black S. Guess there's a symbol on the back we can't see.
Oh, God.
We can be a referee!
Rubbish.
Dreadful. Disgusting.
Born in 1997. Aw.
Oh, baby.
Aw, baby, I love it.
That's
That's
inaccurate.
adorable.
You weren't born then.
No, I was already 8 by then.
Hmm.
Alright, so we have some new side quests we can do. We have Numon Strikes Back. And Nannymon on Sunday. Oh my. I'm gonna ask what you have to buy. That's all. Oh, okay. That seems pretty easy.
So we have to buy something and we only get 300 yen.
It's true. Alright, in the Central Hospital.
1,300 yen. Now that's more like it.
That's more
a
like
whole,
it, yeah.
It's a whole
Mhm.
£10.
I love £10. Hey Pete, what's up? Yeah, good boy. I mean, this shirt wasn't added until the sequel and until the, like, complete version, so that's why they have the 20th anniversary shirt in it. And the 15th. Right, there we are. Hospital, hey. And, Victory Cheetah should be here somewhere. Hey, Yuko, what's up? I'm gonna ignore you. I think your story. There he is. Hello.
We don't want that.
No story, absolutely not. But thanks. You don't have to be that quiet in a hospital. It's not a library.
He's being considerate.
Oh no, we're gonna jump into the water. This doesn't seem that pleasant. Alright, what's up, buddy? I am the Cybersleuth. Put it in the water cooler. No, he's not gonna take this lying down. He wants us to- so Siakamons are rookies? He wants us to go murder some babies, I guess?
Well, if he's paying enough, you know.
Yeah, someone should- you just wander around and beat up teeny tiny babies.
You put Wi-Fi on the water cooler so that you can get water-type Digimon or water element or whatever they
Yes! They are just called water. I love my weird cat dragon thing. Well, I already have one of these weird clam things, but I could get another one if I wanted.
Let's not.
I'll pick one of the 2 south teleporters, right? Yeah, everything's just getting Wi-Fi these days. It's terrible.
Yeah, Esme has Wi-Fi now.
Yeah, she should. There's a
Yeah,
cat
she
on the
can't be
go.
trusted with wired connections.
No. I tried to put in an Ethernet, but she just kept eating it. Ooh, Nightmon. Hey, buddy. Haven't seen you yet. Stabbed him to death, though. Yeah, there are Digimon that are just chest pieces as well.
There's loads of them that are just chess pieces. I don't know if they have a full set, but yeah, there's tons of them.
Yeah, I know they have the rooks and the pawns.
I'm pretty sure they have the kings as well.
Ah, birds. I think I've only ever seen like 1, maybe 2 smart fridges. The one at the place we stayed when we visited family, was really weird. It was smart. It had like a little like container bit for beer, so you didn't have to open up the whole fridge. You could just open up like this front container bit.
Nah, that's what I call a smart fridge. Knows exactly what you want.
Sure.
Who needs a smart fridge?
I don't know.
Stupid people.
Well, the Internet of Things, huh?
Helps already, like I was a dumbass too. No, we need to stop having smart everything and need to just stop putting Alexis in your home as well. Terrible idea. So our neighbor has a smart doorbell now, and it's so fucking loud.
Well, wasn't there a thing recently of like, was it Apple or Google went down, and people couldn't turn off their lights?
It was Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
The Amazon cloud thing went down, which was really funny for Vicus's work. But yeah, a bunch of people couldn't like use a bunch of their hoovers and stuff. Can't connect to the cloud. Right, 2 more lads.
I mean, you could probably accomplish the same thing. You get a normal fridge and like just have someone write notes, really passive-aggressive notes about things you've done, and just stick them on the fridge for you to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you've had 4 cakes this week. I'm sure you should be having that many.
It's like, a smart
Yeah.
TV is basically the only device like that I've like, yeah, that's actually like worth something, because connecting to the internet so you can watch like Netflix and stuff is like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a TV quite recently, and it does have like voice activation and stuff like that. And it's just like, nope, it's all off. Never want it on. Never gonna use that. Like, actually getting a dumb TV is quite difficult these days.
Go back to start. The thing is, like, we've been thinking about getting a new TV for a year since our like HDMI port started falling into the back of the TV. We kept putting it off. One, because we got ourselves an HDMI cable box that has like 4 inputs in it. We just never touch never touch the ones on the back that fall over. So we're like, yeah, we can like extend the lifespan until we get the one on sale, and then COVID happened, so like kind of going out to buy a TV seems dumb. Like, this one works, so let's not go outside. But yeah, we really, now that it's getting like this weird screen burn, we're probably gonna have to get a new one. But we're trying to get one without lag, because the lag on this TV is really, really bad. Like, I can't play Animal Crossing fishing game bad, you know?
And that is bad.
I have to,
high octane Animal Crossing.
Well, if I'm trying to catch anything like, you know, the big lads, I can't properly. I have to actually undock it. I can do it when it's like on the little screen on like in front of me. I cannot do it on the TV. There's just too much lag.
It is really fun trying to play like old stuff on an HD TV with the lag that's introduced.
Oh, it really is.
The house I'm living at the moment when I'm renting, like, there was just an old CRT, like a widescreen CRTV, just like in the house.
Nice.
So that's what I've been using for all like old consoles and stuff.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Didn't even need to pay for the damn thing. I honestly might take it with me. Just like, oh, sorry, it was really old. And I mean, it was like, buy them like a cheap flat screen for like a tenner and replace it, and they'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
Just sneaking it out on the moving fan.
Oh man. I mean, it really is like, I mean, Vicus plays Smash on the monitor. And even with a new smart TV, I imagine he would still do that, just to really keep the lag to a minimum. But I would really like one, because this, of course, when he got it back in, God knows, 20... And he told me it was like 2012, 2013 or something. It was actually marketed as having really low input lag, but it's like, nowadays, the numbers for low input lag are so much smaller than this TV's.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really measured what my old TV was doing, but it was like, it's bought because it was cheap rather than actually like good.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of these things where it's like, no, I have money, I can actually buy something that's actually good quality for games.
2014, yeah. I was amazed when I was looking at the input lag numbers, just like, oh god, this TV is so much. I mean, I knew it was. Ah, we gave him shells and he digivolved. Hooray.
See, that's how that works. No, those two
Oh,
guys
he
earlier
was-
couldn't figure out.
He was bullied. Oh no!
Ah,
I love this man. This man's like, we helped you out, now I must kill you!
Oh man, I hate it when people murder me.
you do someone a solid and then they turn on you.
It's true, but I think we can take him.
Yeah, probably. He is now helpless after all.
Teeny tiny baby. But yeah, I was glad to like look at the numbers and have it confirmed that this TV actually does have like dumb amounts of lag, and it wasn't just me thinking.
It's not just me being bad, I swear.
Like it doesn't make a difference in like games like this, but it made a huge difference for like Smash and any kind of fishing minigame that required timing sucked on this TV so hard. Riggs and I have started playing like a co-op Stardew game on his computer because they've got split screen co-op now. And god, the fishing game is so much easier on the computer than it was on the big TV when I was playing the PS4 version. Alright. Oh, will we say next time we'll smash the shell? Yeah.
No mercy for bootlickers and people traitors. Smash your shell. Just do it now.
Absolutely. You are not the victim, my dude. What a jerk. Alright. Goodbye.
What a dick.
We dumpstered him. Alright. Bye. I don't want to go on with the story. I've had way too much of that already.
Ugh, story.
Gross. I might have to meet another Royal Knight. Ew.
That took up way
I'm
too
gonna
much
meet
time.
6 more Royal Knights.
There are like 8 we haven't met yet. Place your bets on who's on what side now.
I mean, our batting average isn't great. We've met 2 that are nice and 3 that are bad.
True.
That's a
Well,
fantastic batting average.
Yeah, considering we've met like 5, that is essentially half. Half and half. Can't have 2.5.
I don't know, maybe if one of them was only like kind of a dick, but he was still like, you know, willing to help you out sometimes, that'd be like a half,
That's
right?
true, that would be like a half. 40-60 isn't awful though. It's gonna be when we meet the next one and he hates us. Then we're starting to get into it.
We're in trouble then.
Yeah, absolutely. But if it was like a coin flip and, you know, like, you did 5 coin flips and it was heads twice, you would think that was pretty normal. Agumon and Gabumon only count as one Royal Knight, because they're only a Royal Knight when they're, together.
Yeah, they're just lads when they're not Omnimon.
Okay, so we've already been here before. Hence the open chat. Whee! I also love hacking the snacks, yeah. Oh no, this feels mean. Have an almond. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
Clown sees children and immediately kills them. That sounds more right.
I think the thing about like Omegamon versus Omnimon is that Omnimon is easier to say in English.
Omegamon just sounds a bit clumsy.
It does, yeah, but Omegamon is actually like more correct, like thematically.
I don't know though. I mean, if your thing is like, you know, you're localizing the movie, like the Our War game thing, and the point is that it's the fusion of Agumon and Gabumon, then Omnimon makes sense.
Yeah.
Like in its isolation as a concept, and that's the only thing that, like, you know, they had no idea Omnimon would go on to be a big deal.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, he really only makes sense later. In the Royal Knights, Omegamon makes more sense because there's an Alphamon. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, Alphamon came later. Whoa, hello, I hope you pissed him off.
Right, and for that's backfilling into the concept, though, isn't it? When you have an Omegamon, you go, "Oh, we'll make an Alphamon,"
I made
and then
an
the two of them.
Alphamon, yeah.
It's not like, you know, that was the first DNA Digivolution, so that was kind of the thing it was for.
Yeah, it's not like... The translation was perfectly good at the time, for sure.
Mhm. I mean, there's other ones as well. I mean, I think like
Alright.
Gallantmon's better than Dukemon. I just don't like Dukemon.
Yeah, I prefer Gallantmon, isn't it?
It works better thematically in Tamers as well. There's like
Yes.
the contrast between that and Megidramon.
God, I forgot he's called Digimon. Like,
Yeah,
they
and of
never
course
actually translate him as that, so, like, he's Gallantmon.
Yeah.
And of course, the contrast between Gallantmon and Cowardmon.
Yeah. Goddamn coward. Yeah, Nanimon has, like, a future tattoo on his head. Nanimon's such a weird one, because he, again, is one of those ones that's been there from, like, the beginning.
Yeah.
He's so
Which is extremely
weird.
unfortunate.
Like, we got rid of a lot of the early designs that were like, no, that sucked. I'm really annoyed they never got rid of Nanimon.
They doubled down. There's, like, different
I
versions
know.
of him as well.
It's like,
Like,
what is even
Bomber
the point?
Nanimon.
What does he even digivolve to? Is it Vedamon he becomes?
I think so, yeah. Alright, we're gonna go get this boy a newspaper. Yeah, he is a weird Tamagotchi. I do wonder if there was like an original Tamagotchi of like Nanimon that they translated.
Nanimon looks like they turned my dad into a Digimon.
That cannot be a comfortable way to sit. And you can see, there we go, like, see him, like, he's not got his feet on the ground, he's like holding his legs up off the ground.
I
Most
Maybe
of
it's
the
just too short.
animation was designed for somewhere else.
mean, I do like Nanimon as a name because it's literally like, what the
What?
is this?
What, Mom?
And I'm like, that's
That's
good.
how I
And then-
react when I see it.
Yeah, exactly. The name is fitting. The name's good. And I like that they didn't bother like changing it. They were just like, you know what? We can't really, you know, express that in English in any neater way. So good on the localizers for keeping that one. But God, he's just shit.
Yeah. No, I actually, like, when they call, like Kumamon and, of course, Bearmon, that must be super confusing. It's like...
Kumamon's a better name than Bearmon.
Kumamon is absolutely a better name than Bearmon, for sure.
Bearmon's a rubbish name.
But it's a terrible name. Anyone
Although
is one of the poop Digimon, yeah. I wonder if he was like a fail state.
I mean, in the Digimon world, it's like if you have a rookie for a really long time, you get an Animon. No, isn't that not? You have happiness and discipline at nothing, and you scold?
Yes, how you get an Animon is extremely weird, yeah. And mostly I remember him as the person who gives you your item storage increase, and you can find him in a bunch of places.
Yeah, you have to go back to places you finished.
Yep, and he'll be there, and he drops, like, bigger keychains for you.
Hmm. And then he, like, joins your town, but never actually
Yeah,
does anything?
he never actually shows up, yeah. But he counts, though. Alright.
Well, as long as he
switch over
contributes
TV.
points, that's all we want from
But
him.
yeah, this lad is extremely weird.
So, like, does that mean, like, he's from the future? Or... Nah.
I don't know.
You don't want to know.
Alright, got my newspaper. Are you happy? Brought you a paper. Alright. I guess we won. I guess that was a 1-star case. Alright. Turn return to the office sounds good. Here we go. Don't... Like, Nanimon is, like so weird. You just don't question anything he does or doesn't have.
Yeah, there's not really much point.
Yeah,
Never
you just don't
knows.
want to think about Nanimon.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, we're a strong Cybersleuth now. Oh my. Alright, well, that is all the cases. So now we're gonna go talk to Rich Girlfriend. And Nanimon just is. He's unknowable. Much like Lotusmon over here.
It's a bit harsh on our weird plant
Actually, we've got
lady.
Mrs. Ears and Mr. Slithers.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's great.
That's very good. Yeah,
Two of them
strong.
teaching at some school together.
When you got to make up a lot of adjectives for like what kind of... We've already gone through good and capable and skilled, so I guess we kind of... There wasn't really much to go. We were like now strong. Just have to keep finding words. The true form of Nanimon is Bomber Nanimon. Who likes to explode in your face. Alright, I ignored you the last 2 times I was here. What's up? I mean, we kind of saw him in like a weird hallucinogenic dream before. Cute works for both guys or girls. You can be cute.
兄の優吾です。
Can we go look at our comatose body now? We're in this hospital.
私は今まで
No, that would cause
兄の世話をしていて
a
も
rift in the
あ
space-time
まり
continuum.
悲しくなかったんです。
Don't know if anyone knows we're in this hospital though.
Just us and Kyoko, I think.
ど
Yeah.
んなに話しかけても触っても反応が返ってきたことはありませんでしたけど、それが当たり前になってしまっていたんです。でもこの間あなたから
Well, that doesn't
兄の
sound
言
pleasant.
葉を聞いて
Hmm.
悲しくなりました。
Oh, we do have a body. It is absolutely still in the hospital. We just
こう
can't
して
like
寝ている
go see
兄
it.
が普通じゃないんだって改めて気づいてしまって。
I mean, there are lots of people in comas in this hospital. You're telling me I'm in a coma in this hospital.
私はエデンを守るため、そして何より兄を救うため、絶対にエデン症候群の原因を突き止めてみせます。それにあなたの体を元に戻す方法もきっと。助けてくれたお礼、まだできてませんから、今度は私があなたを救う番です。
I was thinking, like, could Gagas have been born in 97? This game came out in 2016, so she would be 18, 19?
よかった
She's a
ら
little...
どんな内容なのか教えていただけませんか？
She could be
何
18.
か
Fine. Actually, I have no idea how old these guys are supposed to be.
山科さんが錯乱状態で入院ですか？
Yoko's actually
わかりまし
38.
た。
Oh,
山科
absolutely.
さんの病室はロビーの受付で確認できるはずです。行ってみましょう。
Depends when she was born in 2016. It's like, since I was born in October, I'm actually like, for most of the year, I'm, you know, the younger age. This is clearly takes
That's just what Big Calendar wants you to think.
Ah, let me in! Let me back in! Let me back in! Let me in! I've got family! Let me in!
Kind of.
Fine. We were just in the ICU, though. And I lost track of his room number. That's not great. That's not ideal. Apparently we're 17, so we're only like a year off being born in 97. Should have been born in like 98 or 99. Alright, now we can use a keyword on some people. We haven't done this in a bit.
Yeah, server mechanic it forgot for a bit, didn't it?
Yeah. The last time was like, God, was that like we were sneaking into a server with... Oh no, I didn't even do the keywords. I don't remember. So I remember the last time we did a keyword thing.
I think it's when we were recruiting for the rebels.
Yeah, that needed one.
Which does feel like a long time ago now.
Gosh, that was a few streams ago. You seem a confused man. Deranged man. Where was the deranged?
What happened to his range?
Boy, you are. Oh, okay. At least you got us the answer.
Spoopy voice. Ooh.
Ooh.
I do love a spoopy voice. Yeah, weird noodle. Yeah, it's making you nice and strong. Yeah. Good weird noodle. Yeah, it's on the Dracula range. I've not been getting that lucky with the development. Back down to 1,000 for a wee bit. What I really need to start doing is have one going at 10,000 and another going at 1,000. Yeah, there are still payphones. Maybe this is in 1999.
That sounds horrible.
Sure. This is the general board. Oh, nice. Alright, well, I guess we just go in every room.
Oh, God.
Nope.
You haven't do that here? No. Okay. Sorry to disturb you.
Nope. Ah, there we go.
そうか神城の手先だな
ここにいましたか。
Oh, we're absolutely gonna get arrested for peeking in every hospital room like this.
なんなんだ君たちは一度裏切った私に何の用だ
Someone messed with his brain?
裏切られたのか
He just knows there's a betrayal going on.
Who betrayed who?
知らなかったんだ
He's having a moment.
覚えてない思い出したくない思い出せない
I feel a bit mean.
大丈夫ですか、山科さん。何があったのか話してください。私は上城の関係者です。あなたのお役に立てることが
We're kind of hurting this per man.
神城そうだ私は
Oh, you know underground labs are always
しかも
always bad.
頼む私の研究所に
Nothing good ever happens in an underground lab. I also don't think we should be taking you out of the hospital, my dude.
なぜあの場所へ。
行かなければあそこに私は行かなければ行かなければ行かなければ
行ってみるしかなさそうですね。
Sure, I guess. Can we just take him out of the hospital like this? Or are we kidnapping him right now?
I think we're definitely kidnapping him.
I don't think we're willing to go through, like,
研究所に着
hospital
きました。
discharge procedures, you
山
know?
科さん
And did we take him the entire way through that tunnel?
I guess we did.
ここで私は研究を
Well,
していた
better hook him up to the machine.
何を
What's the worst that could happen?
記
I mean,
憶
his
の
brain is already fried, right?
何かを思い出しているみたいですね。
It seems like a terrible idea.
スキャンアップロード
That also seems like a terrible idea.
そうだそう私が研究していたのは精神のデータ化だ
精神のデータ化、エデンのシステムの基盤となった技術をあなたが。
I thought it was my
私だ
dad.
けじゃない私の他にも誰かがいた
Was it Pseudo? Was it that vampire guy again? Was he just in charge of everything? Yep.
聖堂だ
One evil scientist in this world.
He's extremely evil and he's got his fingers in all the pies.
I mean, it's kind of fortunate that Evil Corp did
奪わ
hire
れ
him.
た聖堂さんに。
Why does it have to like ethical scientists?
私の記憶を取り
Do
戻
those
してくれ
exist?
この装置を使
I mean, I've never met one.
It's true.
覚えていないことで
Although I've said before, like, generally speaking, unethical scientists just falsify their data.
That's true. That's the main one.
Yeah.
That and like, just do this, and the p-value will be below 0.05, and we can publish it.
It's fudge, it's fine.
Just fudge it, it's fine. We knew it would have come out that way. Just take that one down a little bit.
Nudge that bad data point.
コピーを作るそのコピーデータをハードウェアの仮想記憶領域で実行ここで記憶
He
にプロテク
strapped
トを
himself into the machine, I guess.
改ざんされたコピーデータをオリジナルデータに上書きすれば
Messing with memory. Nothing goes wrong with that.
変わる
That seems. Oh, God. Are you
仮
data?
想記憶領域で実行してくれ
This seems unwise.
記憶やを特定
This does seem like a bad idea.
あれはコピーしたデータがデジタルシフトを起こしている。プロテクトの
It seems extremely bad, actually.
山科さんの記憶データの中に仕組まれてるみたいです。
I think he's probably heard the siren through the wall before he heard it on the stream as well. Alright, digital shift, and I go! Whoop! Our power can just do anything, it's fine. Oh,
Look.
oh my.
Oh.
Cool
this is
wrong!
new. This is very cool wrong.
I do actually like this, 'cause this is new. A new dungeon. I'm not entirely sure we should break through his mind's protection.
Look, he obviously doesn't have too much of a mind to begin with. Let's just get this done.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Sneejin. Yeah, his brain got hacked, and the computer's antivirus is preventing us from getting in, so we're gonna have to, like, break through it. Digitalmon is max level. Is there a payphone in this guy's head?
Apparently not.
Full wrong, under zero, Valhalla. Let's see if we can see. Okay,
EDEM.
Running out.
Nile Core. Oh, it's gone.
Another corp. That's chemical formula right there. Bromine, isn't it?
Yep. Oh,
Fairly
there's a
sure-
beta.
Ooh, Butterfly.
Digivice.
Wait, a bite.
Yeah, I think it's cycled back now.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa! Okay. There's Mr. Navet. I knew he was a bad guy. Ah, we
Oh,
got battles
Digimon.
too. Ah, Digimon.
Two Vibe and Vegemon.
Yeah, I was like, can we like see more of the background? It kind of moves with you though. He sure does have Digimon in his brain. Doesn't seem wise.
Where else are you gonna keep him?
Not wrong. Bye bye. I love cool wrong. I don't know why that's there. cool wrong.
Cool hyphen wrong as well.
Yeah.
That's got to be a really. I imagine that was actually there in the original because that's just such a weird Englishy phrase.
Yeah.
And because it's like an art asset in the back, I can't imagine that was localized.
Well, I mean, I guess these words were right.
Maybe?
I'd assume they were like in Japanese originally. There's some nice Greek alphabet floating around as well.
I do like to see the Greek alphabet floating around.
Under Zero was basically the mecca of the hackers.
It's like the beta version.
Yes, the beta version
Eden.
of Eden, yeah. So they're like, it was our utopia, Under Zero. It was in
Yeah.
the Valhalla server.
It's like those WoW classic weirdos. That's what they were doing for a while.
A very interesting background.
Just a letter C floating around there.
Numbers as well.
Yeah. That's hackery, right? Random strings of numbers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Cabashiro there, I think, as well. Ah! Not these guys again. Get out of here. Destroyed a wee bit. I wonder what those chemical formulas are.
I don't think we get a good look at it there. I don't know.
No, it's hard to. They are like floating around. We get like parts of it.
I mean, they've got a ring structure there, so.
Yeah. The butterfly is a big theme. I love the second game more than this one, but
Yeah, much more in Hacker's Memory.
your butterfly is definitely like enemies you'll see quite a bit in the two games.
How many megas do we have? Are we at the point we can eliminate counters yet?
We have 3.
Nah, it's these the only 3 we have.
Yeah, we need a bit more memory before we get a 4.
I think we need 5 to stop them altogether, I think. Maybe 4.
Yeah. Someone else got X order there, I wasn't paying attention.
I think it was your unknowable got it there, actually, I think.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that's good. Finally getting some more stuff.
I mean, the butterfly makes sense as a general theme of Digimon, because it's all about metamorphosis and transformation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, like, lepidoptery and all that is a very nerdy subject.
Yeah.
Nerds are really into butterflies. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Not so much nowadays, but old-timey nerds love their butterflies.
Are we still going? Good God, y'all.
It kind of looked like someone pushed you off that ledge.
She real did, yeah. Shoved me right off there.
It's what you get for letting Cyclomon get me earlier.
I'm terrible. Yeah, we have 4 ultimates, 3 megas.
Yeah, it's not quite there yet.
We're close, we're close. The angel hierarchy chart, which one would that be? that one that was like Eden, or that's circuitry over there.
Yeah.
But you're parallel and potential circuits there.
That was
Definitely a lot
butterfly.
of weird imagery. Ah, the green one, the tree, yeah.
The
Eden
tree of life thing, yeah. God, the encounters here are mad.
It's only a bunch. Bye. Really, it's just because this is really long,
Yeah.
and I don't know where the end is.
Well, hopefully we're getting there.
Keep on going.
Okay, so Google apparently thinks that cool wrong comes from them spelling out Kuron, which is mean empty or sky or void, something like that, which would make sense.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Oh, we made it to the bottom. Alright. Oh, there's a No!
Yeah, I know you. Look, we'll get to you in a second, mate. We've got to use the phone.
I'm pretty sure that guy is the evolution of Digimon.
Yeah, Ebamon, I think.
Digimon, yeah. It doesn't surprise me that cool wrong is a mistranslation. Very funny though. Alright, there's a max level something in here. I think it's Kudamon.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Kabbalah, the Sephiroth that someone's put in. I think it's more likely to be the Tree of Life.
Hmm. Ah, look, we can definitely get some megas going. Esme needs... Wow, a lot more int if she wants to go up to that one.
Esme just ain't that smart.
It's true.
Poor Esme.
Alright, yeah, a few more levels. A lot more int for that. Well, Beepus is not that smart.
Beepus is just a dumb boy.
Yeah, Cat Dragon is almost ready to go back down. So what I'll probably do is, like, we're gonna get some memory off of the spike. So the spike will probably, like, digivolve and maybe, like, Cat Dragon will go, like, down the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Come on here, let's evolve that Kudamon. There it is. That's one max level. Alright, so
You
we
take
can
that
go
to
into
Rapamon.
Rapamon. Yeah. Fine. I like Rapamon. Rapamon is very cool.
It's like a Kyubimon, but with a giant blade.
Yeah, it's got eyes on it.
It has eyes on it for some reason? I don't know.
It's alive, I guess. I like it. Rapamon is weird. I love it. Okay, so the bottom one here is its normal one, like Kieran one?
Yes.
Is that Piximon?
Maybe?
I'm not entirely sure who that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know. Alright, out we go. Let's do a fight. Okay. Hi.
Very dramatic.
It doesn't look like that different from any other Digimon.
I mean, Yuko, what do you mean here? What would an ordinary Digimon look like? Do you mean like
Right.
the poop Digimon? Is that a normal one?
The humanoid ones, the monster one, the cat ones.
I mean, it's probably the cat ones.
Yeah, what is even an ordinary Digimon? Look at, I
Digimon-
have a clown!
I mean, Digimon are mostly from the throw shit at the wall and see what sticks school of design.
Brain
Oh.
rupture.
That didn't go so well.
Alright, a normal is probably bowing out. Again, probably for Esme here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't have to press OK rather than B. Yeah, I love Cybersleuth very much. Woof. Oh no, panicked. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, healing that, healing that. Do not like, do not like. I don't think I can kill this guy instantly.
Probably not.
Oh,
Yeah, he blocked it.
sure did. Whew. Not this time. I guess Comet Hammer's off. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the 3 times.
Yep. It can be difficult to tell, like, element stuff because it's the same color. Basically just tells you this is super effective. It doesn't tell me it's double effective. Because he's a virus and I'm a vaccine, I'm doing super effective damage no matter what I do. So I always have to like consciously think of like the element type. Oh, balls. This is fine.
But you can multi-recover it. The DX, I think, does the whole party.
Yeah, it's from all fighting Digimon, yep. Oh no, he uh-oh. He bugged himself?
But that kind of works though, because you'll need to switch out Esme for the technician USBs anyway.
Yep. So yeah, Bug is the one that reverses the triangle. So now it's good against vaccines and bad against data. But it's dead, so...
Still couldn't stop the cat dragon. Hey,
What
memory up.
can?
I mean, D-Digivolution will stop it.
It's true, 2 more levels and it'll be back down to an angel.
We killed an alien.
We killed an alien and we got some memory up! Woo!
Woohoo!
Woo!
Alright, this guy.
大丈夫ですか？
He's normal now!
He doesn't look very normal to me.
大丈夫だ。
Alright,
Okay.
did we help you, dude?
一気に戻ってきたので少し混乱して
Doesn't
いる
seem like it would be
意
pleasant.
識ははっきりしているよ。私の体はずっと本当の記憶と向き合いたがっていたのかもしれない。
聞かせてください。山科さんの記憶には一体
What was
何
real
が
and
刻まれ
what's
ているん
fake,
ですか？
buddy?
8年
And aren't we always just the memories we
前の
have?
テストのことさ。
True.
ベータテスト？
Yes, generally you have beta tests, yes. You have an alpha, you have a beta.
クローズドベータテスト。運用実験も兼ねたテストプレイだ。当時私が所属していたナイルコープはすでに上白
Yeah, the Nile Corporation was bought, like, illegally by Kamishiro.
テストは私と
In their quest to become the one corporation in the world.
Evil Corp.
宣伝も兼ねた体験イベントだったがね。
We're on a demo event. Well, I assume it went very well and nothing happened.
あんな事故が起こるなんて。
Certainly didn't put several people in a coma.
There was some kind of accident, but that's completely unrelated.
原因不明の意識障害を起こし
Five children, you say?
Hmm.
4人はすぐに
You can cover that up, right?
4 recovered, but one... yeah, I wonder who those other 4 are.
Hmm.
Wonder who they could be.
兄の他に4人もの子供
We don't know 4 other children, so I think this is a red herring.
Yeah, absolutely.
すまないが覚えていない。記憶の改ざんではなく本当に知らないん
It
だ。
was a blind test.
私たちの作ったエデンが子供の人生を奪ってしまった。その事実に自分の犯した失敗を直視できず、罪の意識で
And yet Eden went ahead anyway, and that's evil talk for you.
That's capitalism.
More like capitalism, though.
Way.
Well, here, a cat's awake.
Oh, and we certainly know it. She's awake.
She has excellent comedic timing.
Yeah, this is very capitalism in action right here. This project fucking ruined 5 kids and one's in a coma, but there was so much money in it, they were never gonna stop it.
Oh, look, you've got to stop hanging out with Pick Lennon. He's putting weird ideas in your head.
True. Those children are dead now.
Every single one of them. Even the 4 that got better.
Ah, so evil vampire scientists is the only one who knows who they are. Peculiar things you say,
Extremely
like
small
digital
meow.
monsters, maybe?
それはまるでおとぎ話に出てくるような世界の話だったそうで、
Oh ho!
多くの研究者は過度のストレスが招いた集団ヒステリー症状と解釈していたが、
Yeah, you all just hallucinate the same thing, for sure.
4 kids saying the exact same thing. Only the evil one thought it was something to look into.
Yeah.
一言一句聞き逃さないとしていた。
This is why he's the one scientist still employed by them.
It's true. Uh-oh.
あれはまるで宝物
This is bad, right?
Man, I don't think you want to make his eyes shine.
その子供たちのことが
Will he tell us, though?
だが子供たちのことを
Oh!
だだよ。
What a dick.
God damn, this man just will not stop stealing people's memories.
彼らの記憶を
Just steals everything.
奪ったというよりも私と同様暗号化して封印したと言った方が近いかもしれないな。
Encrypt them and seal them
記
away.
憶というものは
It was a very sad mule I just heard
完全に
on the mic there.
Aw.
どんなものでも無に気づくことの方が難しいんだ。
でも
Yeah, the Day Eaters did start appearing a
当
few
時の事
years
件の
ago.
唯一の手がかりだったのに
It's probably a coincidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
それは
Absolutely nothing to do with what's going on at the moment.
Pseudo will never tell us anything.
I mean, Pseudo probably would tell you for shits and giggles.
God damn it, guy. Is your solution to everything just take the memories away? Kids crying is normal.
ところで
This guy seems worse than Pseudo.
承知の上で
Hmm.
私の記憶をもう一
No.
度封印してくれないか。
Why is that your solution to everything?
以前の私は仕事に
That Digimon you killed, put it back.
父親だった。
Dude, you don't need to erase your memories to change. Just fucking change.
Like, you even know what the problem is, and you're not working at that company anymore.
Did you erase my memories of posting cringe?
Can erase our memories of having to deal with this loser.
それで
Yuko, we're not gonna do
改
it.
ざんできるのは記憶だけです。いつかまた無意識下の罪悪感に
You
苦
just
し
have
む
to
かもし
fucking
れま
live
せ
with your
ん。
mistakes, you
君
asshole.
の言う
Go to therapy.
私があの症状に見舞われ
Right?
た肉体によって
記憶のシフト
人間の記憶というものは脳だけに存在するわけじゃない。体中の神経細胞に転移し
I'm not sure that's how it works, but do go off.
Where are human memories
We
stored?
just don't
押さえ
know.
つけても私の目は耳は手は辛かった
Right?
事実を
Yes, it's true. Muscle memory is definitely a thing.
人間はそう
That's just movements though, isn't it?
だが
I know there's like lots of different kinds of
なんだか
memories.
気が楽
I'm
に
not entirely, I know this is like
ザグレ
pseudoscience
とは
nonsense
こう
as
いう
well,
ことなの
but
かもしれん。頼む。もう一度
memory is definitely very complicated.
Hmm.
残りの人生せめて家族だけは悲しませたくない。
Jesus Christ, dude, just get therapy. No,
体
No.
no.
Doggos, no.
erase this idiot's memories. Jesus. Doesn't get to get away with this shit.
You should erase his memories and replace them with, I don't know, something silly.
I mean, she's better off without this loser.
Why can't I just say no? I don't know. The closest I get to saying no.
私はこれで失礼します。エデン症候群の謎を解くためにも、リエさんとスエドウさん
Like,
を
why
追い
couldn't
かけ
he
ない
just
と。
like, yeah, I was a shit dad? It's like, well, you know that. Then you can just be a better dad now.
Hmm. This is a teachable moment after all.
Sure is, unlike Beans.
Fucking bean guy.
Fucking
Yeah.
Bean dad.
忙しいところすまんが
Fucking fuck.
お前さんに応援を頼む
Ah, why are we at the beck and call of cops again?
Hey, cop. The 1997 born is Digimon. It is the 20th anniversary shirt. Because Digimon was born in 1997, apparently.
It's strange to me that, like, the original game, like, the original release of Cybersleuth has the 15th anniversary at the start, and then Hacker's Memory has the 20th anniversary, even though they were only 2 years apart.
Yeah.
Suddenly, 5 years have passed.
Well, it's probably at like 18 years, but yeah.
Yeah, but for some reason they had it on the 15th anniversary. It was really strange.
Yeah, I guess because there wasn't a game out at the 15th, because... God, like, they didn't localize Digimon games for a long time.
Hmm.
Big gap between, like... I can't remember, like, what was the... Digimon World... What did we... Dusk and Dawn? The last localized ones?
Potentially.
Think you can go to the lab from there.
Let's see. So...
I know Redigitize wasn't.
Yeah, and that was 2012. So Digimon World 4 was in 2005. DS was 2006. Dusk and Dawn was 2007. Then Lost Evolution wasn't released. Super Cross Wars wasn't released. So yeah, the Dusk and Dawn were the last ones in 2007.
2007. So yeah, they didn't have a game for the 2015 and the 15-year anniversary.
Well, so if it was 1997, then 15 would have been 2012 then, yeah? So what was the nearest game to that? Well, Redigitized then was 2012.
Yeah, I mean the 15th anniversary shirt was probably in that, and they just like put it in this game as well.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, when you start the original Cybersleuth, it pops up 15th anniversary before the title screen.
Yeah, you're right, it does. Weird.
Yeah. I wonder if someone ever did release, like, an English patch of the Wonder Swan games.
It's pretty funny.
That would be funny. God, the Wonder Swan is such a weird machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was designed by swans. That's the craziest part.
I mean, they did a cracking job on it. I mean, most birds can't, like, understand any kind of programming.
Yeah, most birds are complete shit at computer engineering and programming. So.
Surprisingly good mechanical engineers, not so great at computer science.
It's true. Alright,
Of course,
yes.
their worst talent is, of course, aerospace engineering, because they're like, just fly in your own wall.
Yeah,
Alright, shall
exactly.
we finally get Metal Siege Room?
Yes,
We're finally getting the boy.
the absolute boy.
He is still Mr. Slithers. There him is. There is
There him
the
is.
lad.
Aww.
I suppose we could call them mecha slivers.
I don't know if it'll fit, unfortunately. I love the wires going down his back.
I know, he's very cool.
Dorsal
Nullify
side, yeah.
stat reduction effects and things. River of Power! I'm still hearing that in my head from the series.
Oh no, it's so good.
So good.
The Dark Masters, all of them had really good voices.
Oh,
I mean, especially Metal Siegedramon and especially Machine Dramon.
yeah.
They were great.
Mm-hmm. I have a few more levels and I'll probably put him in. Mecha Slither would fit, but I like Mr. Slither still. It's such a good name.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Mystic Sleuth, so.
Alright, into the shopping district. Right, we're going to the subway. Where we found our first digital shift. Oh, I see. Well, maybe we can just, like, pretend we didn't see this.
And so you're busy. I'll come back some other time.
You're fine. He's not. He's just standing there patiently. Lad?
She's just been standing there?
Wow, Date, could you not threaten the person you want to save here?
Let the cuttlefish have him.
Nah, I know, I really should. I mean, not the old man is asking nicely. Date they can have.
And then that means that Lopmon would be ours.
True.
And Mrs. Ears would have a friend.
Oh no, his date is conversion. Oh no, I missed! Stab it! Alright, will it actually get his date convert attack off? Nope!
Yeah, they're getting alright, those cuttlefish. They're not too hard to handle now.
Yeah, we're definitely not very scared of them anymore. The more humanoid-y ones are definitely still a bit scary. Are you gonna thank me?
No.
You see, this guy knows. This guy is right. Why is the other cop so terrible? Oh, similar Bakemon, you say?
It's been a while since we've seen that mistranslation.
Ah, Rata, you say? Yeah, Rata did run away from the cops.
What is he doing now?
Oh, I thought Rata just became a cocaine addict or something.
Alright. Oh, well, I got some Cybersleuth points for that. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. In we go. I mean, we've been in here together before. I guess technically the cops put us up to this?
Has it been a while since he's had his hood up?
Yeah.
No one will recognize him for so long.
My body's actually doing really badly. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. I mean, you ran away to protect me, so...
I think the cops would also worry about one.
Oh no.
I hope that criminal's okay.
Why is that got quotes around it? No! That's why. Nah, I ain't listening to you. When did I ever? I do what I want. Oh, oh god, which girlfriend do I imitate?
That's had serious repercussions down the line for which one we'll get the scene with later.
I know, I love them both. I mean... Yes, Nokia. He doesn't know Yuko very well. He does know Nokia, though. Sure, dude. You still have that really weirdly evil Digimon with you?
Oh, time's sake. It was like a week ago in game time.
I mean, in stream time it was like a couple of months, though.
I mean, I was enjoying not hanging out with him.
What's a cop doing down here?
Cop stuff.
Ah, lads.
Oh, Kumamon.
We're definitely upped our game in terms of random encounters now.
Hmm.
Oh, there's Infirmon.
Still Infernmon. It's not Digivolved it yet.
Yes, it's not a Diabortmon. Bye-bye. True, police will never help you. Ah, good experience. I will only ever trust my...
Trust only your Digimon's fists.
It's true. Ah, he's timid. Then get out of here! There's Digimon everywhere, you idiot! Get out! Get the fuck out! What are you doing down here? Kindly old man right there. Okay.
You came further than the cop did, so
Sure
mad
did.
respect.
Trust only Pokemon. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have wandered into this obviously glitched building. I don't know. I seem to be hallucinating. This is fine.
This is totally fine.
Oh god, oh man. Yeah, let's try to equipping. It's technically. Oh, hello, it's the Mamimon squad.
There's a lot of lads.
That's a lot of babies. Hello.
Various lads.
I love you.
Multiple lads.
All. Bye,
Oh.
lads.
Oh, they're all dead.
Oh, I killed all the ball boys.
At least they went
Wow,
together.
That's a lot. I'm getting a lot of good experience down here. That's because we're fighting ultimates. Alright, well, next telephone, I've got some digivolving to do. I think there's one down here. Yeah, there is. Hello, there's no train coming. You could just go up the stairs, my dude. Metal Mamimon and Mamimon are pretty awesome. Alright, yeah, we're probably going down to Agilmon here. Probably go up to our Fanimon. I like our Fanimon a lot. One. Yeah, because that's Mastimon, and that's Valkyrie? Maybe? Yeah, our Fanimon's here, and I like our Fanimon, so we'll go up there. Alright! Ugh, Bigger Beef still can't. I don't know what that one is. Needs our attack for that one. And needs... He's not very smart, is this lad.
He tries his best.
Me too. Not very good at it. Let's stay on one. I am gonna like hold out for one of these. Not too far away. 15 in. Only like 20 HP away, so I could get the dark one.
I mean, 20 is probably like 2 levels, isn't it? So that's
Yeah.
quite interesting.
I'm gonna need to do. Bigger Beef on a farm. Do I have any, What I don't have is an O. That's fair.
He just can't get any smarter.
Alright, I do have a brainy one here. The other ones we'll get it too, but I don't think it matters terribly much. We're just trying to see if there are any of those patches yet. Where I buy them. Can get this top study room. Alright, we will over in here. Alright, who do I want to use? Just my having another mega isn't a bad idea. Probably want a vaccine one if I do. I have yeah, Opax one. So I can swap over. So I have like a vaccine mega.
Makes sense.
Here.
Oh, did you use the memory up you got from Evermon?
I think I did, but I will check. We go to this farm and make sure the leaders are brainy. I think it's brainy. Yes, if it's brainy and I put on the top study room. I have another study room. That one we should do though. And then I do training. Yeah, we haven't looked at training yet because I haven't done it yet. So the time it goes down, ability goes up, but your friendship gets lowered a lot. I'm gonna do this like no friendship down, but it takes 2 hours, but ability goes up slowly. Yeah, I did use the memory up. Yeah, I thought I did. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure I did. I don't really want to like tank my friendships. I might just do the normal course and this. So this should increase that plus stat there. It's currently at 0 for everyone, which is now be getting like in on everyone. I think that's how. I can't really remember how it works. I know your leader matters. I can't remember if everyone's personality matters, like their own personality, or if it's just the leaders that matters. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I used it. Alright. It's both? Yeah, I thought it was. So, like, I can't change his personality right now, so the best thing to do is to have the int up and the leader brainy, and hopefully he'll get some int up. Alright, we'll swap you over. Swap for, him. He needs some friendship. Mr. Slithers, join me.
And he is our friend.
He is our friend. I think I have to like unequip the tactician USBs. Can't like equip items that someone else already has equipped. And then you can get something. Drop rate seems good. Data when scanning is also very good. That's fine. Okay, these are 3. Nice. Alright. We'll run with this crew. So cab only goes up if they're in the battle party. I mean, Mr. Slithers has been with us for ages and has gotten, like, none. He's at, like, 2. It's
just
only
don't-
if they fight.
They just don't become friends with you unless they get to kill things.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how much story we're able to get done before we get towards the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how much longer. I might get to the next like mini boss and then stop there.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
There's a train. Oh, no. I think I'll do a mini boss and that gets rid of the. Oh, hello. I stumbled right into that one.
Hey!
Hey, it's Digimon.
It's what Ofak was for quite some time.
Sure was. The Shangri-Mon's a bit. Bye bye.
I mean, he's kind of got the Quetzalcoatl thing going. He's got the wings and some of the stuff. Bit of the coloration.
It's just a bit all over the place.
Yeah, it's just not a nice design, is it?
And there's just too much going on. It's just a bit too busy.
Yeah, the colors don't fit either.
Megadramon is fucking awesome, though.
I do love Megatramon.
Megadramon is very cool.
My bro from back in Digimon World 1.
Yeah, he was like one of the best elements.
I think he, was pretty much the best because he had the ice move,
Yeah. He was
and anyone
great.
that had that just broke the game.
And he was like fairly easy to get as well.
Yeah, you could get him from quite a few different routes.
You could get him on like your first. That was the mini boss. Yes, it removed the train.
We've probably got time to do the next bit then. I don't know. I can't remember if like Suedo turns up because then we definitely don't have time.
Yeah, we're going into like a boss battle and then like at the end of the chapter, so it might be good to just like stop.
Yeah, probably that. So we are gonna get stuck for another half an hour.
Yeah, we definitely are. Yeah, I forgot like the next area is the boss. Do you have a bracelet? Stabby, stabby. Okay, next time we'll go and do this boss and then get into chapter 15. As I say, it has like a bunch of memory ups in it, so we'll slowly expand our crew. I think, do we have like 4 megas now? I feel like we do. I think I can like, is it turning off and count as 4 or 5?
I think it might be 5. We can check.
Yeah, I think we're about to get like a big injection of plot. Yeah, we still... Press the button. We still only have high security.
Yeah, still greatly reducing.
Alright.
Which is still good.
In the lab, we will end for our first day. Next week, we are going to go fight the boss of this area, get some plot maybe. Go into chapter 15. We're rolling. We almost did all of chapter 14 today. Like we did the story stuff of chapter 13, and most of the story stuff on the side was this one. So we're rolling right now. And we'll see what else the game has in store for us next time, and what Digimon I will have. I like the crew we've got going. I like some of the people we have in the back. And their names. We have Urad here, the hacker. We definitely have to take the hacker out at some point.
We really do, yeah.
Yeah, he's a Cavitarimon at the minute, so he will go back up to Mega Cavitarimon very soon. We got Picklanen.
We do have to vibe with Picklanen sometime.
My son, who will go back to being like a Leomon at some point, probably.
At some point.
Dark Ratchet.
Oh,
Cacture
wise
Cute.
man.
We love Cacture Cute as well. Bigger Beefus, of course, that's to come out.
Small Hard Man will just be awesome forever.
Weird Noodle. Our pal, the Weird Noodle. Yeah, we got some. We're using quite a few nice ones. Pretty good. Alright, tomorrow we're back with more Tales of Graces. We spent a lot of Sunday yelling about the plot, because I didn't realize how bad the plot of that game was. Like, on a macro scale I knew it was bad, I just didn't realize just how bad it was. Like, all the individual plot points are fucking terrible. But tomorrow we'll be doing a bunch of side quests, so that'll be fun. Tails game with a bad plot. I mean, it's very bad. Like, very, very. Even for, like, Tails game levels, it's not good. And Wednesday, I'll be back with more Escape from Monkey Island, which, oh my god, that took a nosedive. The first stream of that, the game was fine. The second stream, oh boy. Real bad. The 2 bad games coming up for you Tuesday, Wednesday. I'll see you guys then. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.